Welcome, boys and girls. We're gonna play today a game called Universim. It's quite a different game that we used to play. It reminds me a little bit of, I would say, SimCity and Settlers. It's quite nice though. It's still an alpha version, so you can get it on Steam. Early access. I think it's about £24. Okay, let's just get to it. So I'm gonna skip the cinematic and I'm just gonna go through the whole game while I play it. It has the same feature as Civilizations. It has a research tree to achieve from Stone Age to space cities, modern age, middle age, and so on. To actually go to the next stage, you have to research it in a skill tree, training tree. In a minute. So you start with the world, and what you have to do, you have to place your epicenter. A quick guide, the best way to place it, because it's similar to people, but they call them nuggets. I'll explain to you why in a second. But if you compare them with people, what we're looking for is the most resources of any kind, and the closest as possible, because we are lazy, literally. Everyone's lazy. So, because we started with the Stone Age, we need stone, water, and wood. This is quite a good place. Grass biome, forest biome, mountain biome, and a desert biome. So each of them has its own perks, right? Mountain biome has more stone. You can mine their metal in the future. Desert gases, so we'll need that as well in the future. So let's go for anything actually. Coastal mountains. This is nice. By the way, the cities at the end usually become massive and they destroy everything around it when you start building them. All the trees wipes out everything. I think this looks nice. It has a desert, it has a little bit of water, so we can grab from 3 different pools. If I'm gonna spray that big. And stone. Okay, this is perfect. I'm gonna place it right in the middle of the forest. Evolution Center. So, the people are called nuggets. I think the creators were quite... I have no idea what they did, but the bodies itself of the nugget, it looks like a chicken nugget, literally. Anyways, so once you build your research center, you have your research tree. It's, like I said, similar to Civilization. So you got your basics, and I think you go to the second age as soon as you research electricity. As soon as you use electricity, this one changes to medieval. era, and after that, everything's still in development. So coming soon. Architecture, entertainment, some laws, law enforcement, or hippies, spirituality. We'll see. Anyways, first things first, water. You need a wheel. Water wheel is producing water for the nuggets. Then we need well, storage for water, fire, and fishing. You can choose a queue basically, so the research is one and then it keeps on going the order you placed in. Okay, keep in mind once you are in the research center, the time stops. The way I play the game is actually have speed up to maximum. I mean, it's not that fast anyways. We'll wait. So, nuggets itself, they build their own houses. Once they find an inmate, let's see, probably they're already linked. Spouse. Once they find an inmate, they actually build their own houses. Sometimes they ask for your help. A small exclamation mark will appear here, like a mission or a quest. Buildings require materials at the beginning in the Stone Age, only wood and stone, nothing else. This game reminds me a little bit of Black and White, if you remember the old game. It's similar to that. You cannot control the units. We used to have a monster, sort of a big, massive wolf or something like that. You can help out with. In here, you do not have it, but you still have the god powers. So, in Black and White, you used to draw some kind of circles or emblems. In here, they have to pray for you. So at the moment, I have 0 people believing in me, but I have 24 power, God's power. You start with 20, I think, or 20. Maybe that's what you start with, 24. And you can use them, telekinesis, for grabbing stuff. Season change is real expensive. If you don't like this season, you can change it to winter. Oh, by the way, there are seasons. Rain, joy, you increase the joy because people get depressed occasionally, so you need to increase the joy. Windstorm, tornadoes, I think those are the ones you're going to use it. Well, windstorm, you use it for when you have, let's say, an option of electric windmill that produces electricity, and there is no wind at all. So instead of killing your whole civilization, you bring some wind. Tornadoes, I don't see why you want to use it, because it's not helpful and it's really expensive. Rejuvenate, to heal them, to heal your nuggets if in case they get injured. Sometimes they do some building sites and they broke their leg or something like that. Kickstarter, most occasions your nuggets is going to be lazy, so this is a kick in the nuts for them. Le Cupidon, they don't like to choose, inmates. So what they do, they sort of, it doesn't increase your nuggets amount, because the only way to increase how many population it is in your village is by letting them mate. So they can only mate when you have 2 of them, and occasionally they do that, but you can force them with this, so you can create a spouse. They will create a building, but if they already are, they will mate. Anyways, those are the god powers. So a letter is a mission. So it says make them fall in love. It says make them fall in love. So we use a power, the Cupidon. Just gonna click that off. choose one, and we got this rainbow. My daughter would say rainbow color, multicolor line, and you choose a spouse, and that's it. We're gonna go and make some babies. This mission's done. Okay, did we? Yes, we researched the wheel. Next, we're gonna go for food, better tools, and healing. Because healing, calendar, agriculture. This is the most necessary ones to go for. After that, we're gonna go for. It's gonna be watchtowers, because when wolves attack you, and they do attack you, the only thing that can help is watchtower, or your god powers, telekinesis, like picking up them and throwing them away. Then we're gonna go for reinforced shelter, just in case if there's gonna be a tornado or something coming out. You don't want your nuggets to die, so shelters are the only place that you can hide. Okay, so first building first is water pump and water pit. The names changes later on once they become more evolved. They change the names. So, for example, it's a well. It looks a picture of a well. It says water pit. Okay, we got one more mission. Naming nuggets. You can name them to get more recognized. Click on here. Faster bugger. So you can name them, or you can be lazy as me. Just click enter, and the more you get involved with nuggets, the more they're gonna believe in you. You see my belief went up a little bit. Every nugget has 2 bars of health, let's say. So there's general health, food, water, energy. This is happiness. You can go depressed. To increase this, you need to fill a bar, or it's more like a private business. It could be anything. It's called private business. It's actually a research center. It's creation. It's local businesses. Strength and the way they can carry. Temperature. Average temperature. It's not yet in place. This one means is it been to school? It finishes school. So there's a school degree and a university degree, or a ducky, which means yeah, 0 qualification. Anyways, one more mission. Baptize with proper names. We already done that. We can prioritize the buildings as well. Once you place them in, you can prioritize them, and they're gonna start doing just that building, or you can help them out. So water pit requires 5 stone. Choose telekinesis skill, control to activate a skill, and left mouse click. Hold it. You've got a stone. Drop it. That's it. So stones, any kind of stone, doesn't matter the size, provides 5 stones to the building, and any trees, doesn't matter what the size it is, provides 5 tree resources, 5 wood resources. For if nuggets, they do it by themselves, it's less. So a stone, if nugget tries to bring that stone back to the base, it's gonna be 2, and wood is gonna be 2 as well. There's a way that if you help, it will be way much quicker. Okay, the water pump is on. 3 million water out of 3 million, basically 100%. And it does not work because we don't need it at the moment. Some buildings require water. In the Stone Age, the buildings itself not at the moment, but soon we'll get there. Okay, we research one more thing, which is a reservoir. I always build next to it, so I know where they are as close as possible. Okay, after that, let's go back and see what we've done. So, fishing, cooking, better tools, healing, which is basically hospitals. In the beginning, witch doctors, and then becomes a hospital. Calendar, I'll explain that in a second. So, calendar, you build a tower, you place a nugget to work in that tower, and in here, up here, you got a temperature. So, at the moment, it shows the temperature where your mouse aims. So, if you look at the build, the whole world, we got a mountain area. Usually, that's the top of your world. So 15 degrees, and desert 47, 48, 40, 33. So what it does when you build a watchtower, it provides you 3 seasons, all 3 seasons. What's the weather to expect? So the colder the season, everything goes slower, the water freezes, you cannot fish. The farms just grow. Yeah, so you need to calculate basically what's gonna happen. Okay, so we've got 4 nuggets and 2 kids. Still in the middle of the day. Almost done with our reservoir. I think. No, that's necessarily almost done. Okay, you know what? Let's make it slightly quicker by having the nuggets mate again. There's 2 nuggets and 4, that's 6. Really small village. There is occasionally that you can have twins, but really rarely. To increase it, you have a certain perk. It's quite strange, but you have a perk that twin possibility is increased. And that's a good perk. I mean, to increase the population really quickly, you can just almost 50%. The 50% is a lot. You already have, like, let's say 10% or 20%, let's say. There is no number actually. So by increasing by another 50, that's a lot. Okay, we're almost done with fishing. 9 seconds left. Here you go. Pump is active. Pump is active because we need some water for the reservoir. Okay, fishing is done. Fishing next to it. Prioritize. I'm gonna help this out. So, telekinesis. Need 20 and 10. So go and grab it a little bit further down. 5. 10. Okay. That's it. Prioritize. I mean, they said it's going to be a multiplayer, so as soon as he hits multiplayer, I bet Flinch is going to love this game. So we will try it multiplayer. It's quite interesting. They said it's going to be maybe involved in a bit of war simulator as well. I have no clue. They said you can actually call tornadoes or make other players difficult to actually live. So yeah, we'll see how it goes from there. The world itself, for 2 players, it could be too small, because when I went to medieval age, it's, I would say, if you zoom out completely, everything what you see right now was empty. My city was about that big, yeah, roughly. I drained 2 water ponds. Oh look, that's good. That's my mistake. Well, an ugly one. Okay, we got a fishery. Choose any. You can choose any. Later on in the future, because people die from age, nuggets die from age, then they will. You don't need to actually, because if you have a nugget assigned and if he dies, what happens is usually it's assigning automatically another one who takes over his job role. If you build a new building, you need to assign them manually. You only assign them manually when you need to build them. When you finish building, sorry. There is one more building, which is actually in the Middle Age. It's really, really good. It's called government. And you're going to get a town hall. This is research government. You're going to get a town hall. So what town hall does, it assigns the people automatically once the building is finished. Which is really good, really helpful. Really fast. And so, really, really useful. Okay. So, what are we researching now? Tools. Oh, we finish up. Food. So we need agriculture, hunting, and watchtower later. Okay, so food. Nuggets do eat, but they best do it in eatery, otherwise known as a restaurant. Right? Doesn't matter where you're gonna build it. There's zero explanation where you have to build it. It's like better in the middle of the city or better out of the city. It does not matter. The cities you're gonna build, it's gonna spread a lot. Always keep in mind to be careful of wolves. There is few species of animals all around the place. So deers, this world itself, actually, if you see the trailer of the game, it shows the worlds where there is sort of alien, but you always start in the area where it's most representing Earth. But this is a wolf. We hate them. They don't give us anything. So telekinesis, control, hold it, and just throw it. It's animal cruelty, but that's the only way we can actually survive in this game. That's the most easiest way. But every single time you pick up something, it costs you 5 willpower. Okay, we have another mission, which is help them to finish their hut. Not a problem. So this is the hut. It's probably a new family trying to build. So they ask us for help. Basically, they ask us for materials. I told you, people are lazy. Well, not people, I mean, yeah, everyone. We want to build it as close as possible to all the resources. Okay, so looks good. Okay, I'm gonna end my episode here and stay tuned for more guides. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.
If you'd like to see more, click the subscribe button to not miss our next video.
And don't forget to leave a comment down below.
Also, let us know what you'd like to see next.